DJ, you go crazy.
DJ UTV, let them know who we got in the building.
Oh, it's your boy Dave East, man. What's goody?
Don Pablo, what you on, gang?
I'm chilling, man. Can't call it.
Man, welcome to DJ UTV, but let the viewers know where we at, 'cause we ain't in Chicago right now.
Oh, we in Harlem, man. It's my store from the deli. You know what I'm saying? I got all my falling, my hearts around on the wall like that, but this my own boutique I got at home.
Word. It's called From the Deli.
From the deli, there.
So when y'all come visit New York, y'all pull up on Dave East and from the Deli. Is that what this FTD stand for?
Stand for From the Dirt.
Okay.
But I wanted to
Switch it up.
flip it with the store, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And this was originally a bodega when I got it.
Okay.
So we just flipped it with the deli.
How long have you all been in business here?
A little under a year.
Okay. And who inspired you to open up a store like this?
The first person I really seen do it like the right way and something that really was like, damn, that's dope, was Nip. You know what I mean? God bless his soul. When I went out to LA with him, he had the store in his hood and shit like that. And that was fire to me, but I just still never, at that point, I didn't see how I could do it. And just over time, we was able to put it together, find the right location, you know, create a good group of people that could run it. So we rolling.
Word. And we see Nipsey Hussle up here on the wall. You know, if you do your Dave East research, he got a big ass Nipsey Hussle tat on his back. I got Hustle and Motivated tatted on my hand. So can you tell the viewers what Nipsey Hussle meant to you?
He's my dog. Good soul, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot. Just a lot of good energy, man. A lot of influence. A lot of building, talking about life, talking about plans and what we wanted to do. But just overall a good person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that anytime I was in LA, he held me down or looked out for me. Even if he wasn't there, he would make sure I had the things I needed. Or, you know what I mean? Like that. So he just always was like somebody that I could depend on or just reach out to. And you know what I mean? So that was my dog.
Word. So taking it from the top, man, Dave East, you say you from Harlem, New York.
Yeah.
Tell us what it was like for you growing up in Harlem.
Regular hood. Try to stay alive, stay out of jail, stay out the mix, make some money, get fresh. Play ball, you know what I'm saying? Basketball is really my first love. And I think that kept me out of a lot of shit I might have got into, you know what I'm saying? Got the opportunity to get out the hood, go try school. I went to University of Richmond, VA. Got kicked out of there, then I went to Towson in Baltimore. And then from there, life shifted, I got locked up. Came back to New York, got into the rap.
Word. Why did you get kicked out of school the first time?
Fighting.
Okay.
Arguments, just like a lot of, you know, like when you on academic, not academic, athletic scholarship,
right?
They keep up with all your basically, you know what I mean? So I think I was up my last strike, you know what I mean? They packed me up.
So you went to another school, that didn't work out, and from there is when you end up catching the gun charge?
Facts.
Okay.
In Baltimore, I was driving back to New York with a chick that I was cool with, using her car, and that's how that happened. And then from there, I did my little time or whatever, got out of that mix, came back to New York, got with some niggas that was already trying to do the rap, but they had like a little studio set up in our project in the building.
Right.
So from there, I lived on the 6th floor. My man was on the 3rd floor. I go to his crib, he'd come to my crib, and I just stayed after that shit to this day.
When it come to rapping, Dave East is definitely one of the nicest on the mic for sure. When did you know you was nice? Like, yeah, I got for real.
Just the response from the streets, like just from the hood, the whole New York. I be in Brooklyn, niggas was with it. I be in Harlem, niggas was with it. I be in Queens, niggas was with it. The Bronx, like just anywhere I was at, I was really getting the same response. You know what I'm saying? And then once some of the older G's started paying it attention, you know what I'm saying? That really changed for me.
Word.
But just the initial response I got was like, yo, you nice with that shit. If you take it serious, that might be something you could, you know what I'm saying? Become real good at. And I just locked in.
And who were some artists that you looked up to when you were coming up?
Shit, mad niggas, man. Locks, Pun, Dipset, of course, Mace, DMX, West Coast Snoop, Dre, all of that. Outkast in the South, mad. I listen to mad shit growing up.
Yeah.
No Limit, Cash Money, all that. I'm like a 90s nigga, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
80s baby, but I grew up in the 90s, so all of that music during that time was that inspired me. Wu-Tang, of course, you know what I mean? Like that. But yeah, most of the 90s, that golden era, that music to me, that's the shit that inspired me to do what I'm doing.
Now I heard you say Dipset, of course. I heard you say Wu-Tang, of course. We'll talk about Wu-Tang in a minute, but when it comes to Dipset, because we just interviewed Jim Jones and Joel Santana. So with you growing up in Harlem, can you tell us the impact Dipset had?
Seeing all over the world was just like, that was already going on here. As far as the style, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was very influential, I feel like, to my childhood and me just coming up as a teenager. Especially the way they was dressing, the music, just the whole aura, the energy, seeing them niggas in the street, shit like that. Like, when you can see it on TV and then see it in real life, it inspires you a little more, you know what I'm saying? Knowing these niggas is from the hood, so definitely heavy influence on my upbringing while I was coming up.
For sure.
Before I was even rap, I was playing ball, them niggas was influencing that, so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And all in all, what would you say is your favorite thing about Harlem?
My favorite thing?
Yeah.
It's the energy, the attitude, the just Harlem, everything that come with it. You know what I'm saying? The good, the bad. You know what I'm saying? I think back and be like, damn, this was my father's mother and father, like my grandparents, and I mean, like they was here in the 20s and the 30s and that. So that was a whole nother Harlem. Like, you know what I mean? So when I think of Harlem, I think of a lot of my eras before me. You know what I'm saying?
So you got family members that experienced the Harlem Renaissance.
Yeah, my grandmother, my grandfather, they was here.
Word.
DJ, you go crazy.